We want to get to some big picture storylines in college basketball in a New York Minute. We start with some fresh news hot off the press. According to a well-embedded mole that I corresponded with prior to the show, UConn star guard James Bouknight has been cleared to play. He has been out the last couple of weeks due to an elbow injury. This is a huge development, not just in the Big East, but also nationally. Before getting injured, Bouknight was an All-American candidate, averaging just over 20 points and 5 rebounds a game. UConn will play Providence tonight at Gamble Pavilion, and ironically enough, our guest, Andy Enfield, coached against James Bouknight in an early season matchup earlier this year when UConn played USC. There was some big news out of Duke on Monday night when it was announced that Jalen Johnson, Duke's star freshman, has decided to no longer participate in the remainder of the 2021 college basketball season and will instead prepare for the NBA draft. Jalen Johnson has every right to do whatever he wants to do with his life. If he wants to prepare for the next level, that's his prerogative, and he deserves the right to make that choice. But with that said, Duke was coming off its best performance of the season over the weekend at NC State in a game which the Blue Devils dominated the Wolfpack, and Jalen Johnson, as we've seen in the last 2 games, has had his minutes significantly reduced. And again, we can use whatever term we want, but the facts are the facts. This young man decided to put his own personal interests above his teammates, the program that he plays for, and ultimately, he quit college basketball this year. And there's nothing wrong with that. But let's not dress this up with other terms or labels. Jalen Johnson, and again, there's nothing wrong with this, opted to quit Duke basketball, and we and everybody else should wish him well in future endeavors. Now, staying in the ACC, there was a major development on Monday night as Florida State sent a major statement with a dominant victory over Virginia in a game that was being billed as the game of the year in that conference. And the amazing thing to me, the Seminoles, who also have a highly touted freshman in Scotty Barnes, are now getting a big lift from that player, Scotty Barnes, in reserve. And Florida State's balance, tenacity, and overall depth give it an outstanding opportunity, in my opinion, to finally crack through and get to a Final Four under Leonard Hamilton.